Learn how to simplify a React component state management by converting from multiple use state hooks to a single useReducer. Having too many use state hooks in a component can lead to increased complexity and decreased performance because each use state hook will have its own state, which will need to be managed separately. This can become difficult to manage and can result in state being updated in an inefficient manner. Additionally, the more use state hooks there are, the more render calls that will need to be made, resulting in decreased performance. Let's start off with an example. Here we have 4 different use state hooks, one for name, age, email, and password. Each of these will have their own state and will need to be managed separately. This means that whenever one of these states are updated, an additional render call will need to be made in order to update the UI accordingly. This can result in decreased performance and increased complexity. This code is for a contact reducer which will manage the state of a contact form. It takes in a state and an action, and then based on the action type, it will update the corresponding state value. For example, if the action type is name, it will update the state's name value with the action's value. The initial state is set with empty strings for the name, age, email, and password fields. This new component now utilizes the useReducer hook to manage the state. It takes in an initial state which we had previously set. In the form, there are inputs for each of these fields, and each of these inputs has an on-change event handler which dispatches an action with a corresponding type and value. Ultimately, this hook provides a way to centralize the logic related to state changes, making the code more maintainable and easier to read.